Hello everyone, Dr. Erudite from Figo Trader. So with me here is a chart of V25. Well, C25, one of the synthetic indices of Odon Deriv. Alright, so today I'll be showing you guys how to draw valid support and resistance zones, or you can call it demand and supply zones that are valid. Alright, let's get started. So basically I like to use the rectangle tool. It's quite simple. Get your rectangle tool and you draw your demand zone. Now your demand zone should touch, your demand zone for instance should touch, or all zones should have at least 2 points. Yeah, 2 points that they touch. So you want to look at places where price at the bottom, we're trying to talk about demand. Demand also means buy zones. Yeah, places where you notice price, respected multiple times. You can see this area here, price respected it multiple times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is a demand zone. So we can use the rectangle tool and highlight it. Now we are actually trying to highlight everything as aggregate. Yes. Okay, so this is a demand zone. You can see I kept it simple. All right. So how I draw it is quite simple. I try to take all the zones, highlight all the zones. It doesn't have to necessarily get to the body. I know a lot of people be like, oh, it has to get to the body. That's horse shit. When you have multiple torches, the most important thing is that the torches are very important. Just as thin as possible. But don't go saying you want to get to the body. You just end up drawing a very big, non-useful demand zone. Okay, this is a valid demand zone. Now, there are a lot of things people do that is crazy. They go doing very big demand zone that's involved with this. Now, this is not a demand zone. Rather, I'll call this area like a block of order. So this is not a demand zone. This is just an order block, most likely a bullish order block that pushed price up. Alright, it's just 1 point. So a zone should be a place where price did come respected multiple times. Yeah. So this is a demand zone. Now we have this demand zone on this time frame. Next is to also check where did price respect multiple times in terms of supply. You see here we have 1, 2, and 3 possibly. So these are like places where price respected multiply. We can involve this if you want to. So let's just go here. We can say that price, when it came to this place, we just get an average of it all. So the average range is this place. Okay, so price respected this area multiple times. So this becomes our supply zone, red. Supply is your sell zone. So we've highlighted successfully our demand and supply zone. So 1, 2, 3, possibly not yet, but somewhere around here could be. So, but this is still in motion, so we can't tell if it's going to respect it or not. Maybe the other push could push it up. So this is your valid demand and supply zone for this time frame. Now, to make it interesting, I just stick something I call the block. So I'll just highlight the block for you, the ones that we call order blocks, in this case bullish order block, or something something interesting in the form of a price block. So I like to use the color code sky blue for standalone block, in this case a bullish block of sale. So we use this color code for it. Let's lighten it, which is the opacity. So this is not a demand zone but a block of order. Price might come down here eventually in the future just to tap, eventually, who knows. But in the meantime, price found here as a demand zone. So there are differences. If this at any point fills this green zone, we can expect price to come and tap in here to gain momentum to continue upwards. Hope that makes more sense. So in this video, basically we just addressed how you could draw your demand and supply zones. Basically that's all. Demand and supply, easy. Supply highlighted in red, demand highlighted in green. And for extra purpose, we added the block of sell or of buy order here in sky blue. Cheers, Dr. Every died from Figo Trader. And hey, don't forget to subscribe, huh? Subscribe, yeah?